Hi, Professor. My name is Sofia Perez. I study modern languages in Pan American University of the Port. In this video, I'm going to talk about the history of the contemporary literature. The contemporary literature is a style of literature that appeared relatively close, like in the middle 19th, and this is a narrative style that it's different because it appeared after the World War II. This was a big event that changed a lot of things, that made a lot of social changes, politics changes, and changed a lot of things and how people were were changing and they changed, so the literature changed too. And the writings were reflecting how people were changing, and in their pages, new themes and new topics and new ways to tell the story were appearing in their pages, in the new books, in the new voices that were conveying new themes and new messages to the world. This new style stands out because it had new ways to tell the story. For example, in that time, people started only using omniscient narration and start using the first person, the second person, the third person to tell a story and create more closeness between the readers and the story and the writing and the text and the message and the poem and the novel. So another thing that changed was the genius of the story. For example, people start experiment and taking the risk to write fantasy stories, mystery stories, comedy stories, and the comic was born in at that time. For example, and comics are pretty cool, and this is something a very beautiful gift that contemporary literature give us gave us. Writing is a type of art, and the writers start using the pages to to paint how they feel, to tell how was the war, express, to show their new philosophy, and this was a safe place to to save the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, and a little part of their hearts. So some voices that were to build this new narrative style was George Owen and Sylvia Plath, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Jean-Paul Sartre, and some others in the world, around the world. So literary, this literary style changed a lot of things and bring us new things to experiment, to learn, and to see how the world can change and how we can learn about that. So this was all. And goodbye.